I want to talk a little bit about technological unemployment. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't really understand the concept and just generally get pissed at it. For example, before Netflix came around, Blockbuster was making money. Netflix came around, you don't see Blockbuster anymore. If you own Blockbuster, you'd obviously complain. Same thing if you have a New York cab company. The yellow cabs, for example. Once Uber came around, sorry to say, but your business model doesn't make sense anymore because a new and improved one that dominates yours came out. Same goes with Uber when in the future autonomous cars will start to become popular. Now, Uber will probably stick around, but Uber drivers in general most likely won't. Some companies might keep drivers, maybe Lyft, I don't know. But in general, autonomous cars are going to be geared towards companies that want to do ride sharing or ride hailing, whatever you call it, but without a driver. It's more profitable because you can keep 100% of the cut outside of the investment for the car. Again, most people are upset about this because it takes jobs away, so to speak. But historically, that's how technology works. An industry dies and a new industry is born. It's just basically evolution. So, unfortunately, you're going to have, if you're in an industry, say for example trucking, and now you have Tesla, which is coming out with their semi-truck. Eventually that semi-truck is going to be autonomous, and as a trucker you're going to be out of a job. But that's your personal responsibility. The world doesn't owe you anything. To be honest, nobody does. It's up to you to figure out how to make a living. Now, some technology will die, new technology will begin to exist. Markets will no longer exist for workers, and some new ones will. So, the best advice I can give you is to keep up with the times. Learn new skills that are relevant. If you used to ride around in a chariot and sell things out of it, suddenly your business isn't really making money anymore because Amazon exists. You're gonna have to figure something out. Maybe start your own website, sell on Amazon itself. You basically just have to adapt. That's where the whole survival of the fittest thing comes in. If you are a career truck driver and you can foresee that autonomous driving is going to become a thing and your job is going to become less relevant in the future, that's something you have to think about. Maybe go into some other kind of training that's easy for you to get into, something relevant to your line of work. Maybe other sorts of transportation, go to flying school or something similar. But just know, back in the day, same thing happened with factory workers when assembly lines came into existence. They started complaining and rioting and all sorts of bullshit, and unfortunately you can't really prevent technology from progressing. You have to adapt. You can't expect the world to adapt to you. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna lose jobs. Okay, but again, you have to remember that a business or a company has to look out for them first. They're in business to make money before they're in business to do you any favors. So there's a conflict of interest there. We can argue as to why or what we can do about it, but the point is, before that's ever figured out, you have to look out for you. And in order to look out for you, just always constantly keep up with the times, learn new skills, read up on what's going on. That way you can be ready if an industry that you work in is starting to decline in terms of workforce, and the new industry that's emerging looks very good and lucrative for you to pursue. So again, my advice, stay informed, keep up with the times, don't be angry at progress, adapt to it, use it to your advantage, and look for opportunities. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Reach out to me if you think I'm wrong. I'd love to talk to you about it. If there's something I missed, by all means. I'm here to learn just like you. Until next time.